Hi and welcome to our channel. My name is Tracey. Bandit's sitting on my lap. Maybe you'll see him, maybe not. Depends on if he, pops his little head up. Oh, there you go. You can see him a little bit. Hi, Bandit. You say hi? And Chloe is off doing Chloe things. She's just playing on her phone. She's just way too cool to do some of these boxes with me. But if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for checking us out. We do a lot of unboxings, unbaggings, beauty, reviews, try-ons, clothing boxes, all kinds of different things. And if you're returning, thanks so much for being a part of our YouTube family. So I have what is the smallest Eyescream Beauty Box I've ever gotten. However, it seems like stuffed full, like it's kind of bursting at the seams. So I was pretty excited to get into this. And what I'll be doing is I will tag on to the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned, a try-on. So I'll create a look based upon what's in here. With this is $25 a month. The price hasn't gone up, so with Ipsy increasing their prices, with BoxyCharm increasing their prices, all of that, they've stayed steady at $25 for the box. That includes your shipping. There is a bag for $12.50, but shipping is separate for that. You are guaranteed a palette in every box. Now with the bag, I don't know if you get a palette in every bag, although it seems like from the videos I've watched you do, but I can't speak to that for certainty. So I do like this. They do a lot of really nice palettes in here. So if you are a palette junkie, this is definitely the box for you. All right, so let's get into it. So I am trying to tag on try-on / review videos using the tag use it, review it with these boxes, just to give you an idea of how things perform, my thoughts on it. I mean, I'm not the end all be all of that, but yeah, I am going to try to do that. Typically though, I have to film that on a separate day, just because, I've got, I work full-time. I'm a therapist. I have my own private practice, which I do part-time. And then, I have family life. So I try to kind of balance everything and try to pick like different days where maybe I'm not filming unboxings to do the try-on. So I leave everything in the box. When I do the BoxyCharm and Ipsy, I will, if I get both boxes together, I'll tag it in at the end. If not, I will set aside the products until the second box comes in, and we'll tag it onto the second video I make. So like with BoxyCharm this month. Okay, so in June, there is a little card that goes over the values. It says summer days and summer nights. And what do we have? We have, our palettes are these two little Oakland palettes. I hear a lot of really good things about this brand. So the two palettes I think are $24 together, which would be, $12 a palette. So it's an affordable brand. But I hear from some of the other channels really good things, like that it's a really, like the payoff is really nice. It's a good, like it lasts all day. It's a good brand. I haven't tried it myself, so I can't speak to that, but I watch Steph over at Simply Steph, and she speaks highly of it. And typically, if she speaks highly of something, I tend to find my experience to be the same with it, for what it's worth. Okay, so the first one is the Lavender Palette. It does have a mirror, and this is taped on, which I think is really nice because you're not going to like open it up and lose it. So, and I'm really interested about this one right here. And this is the Sweet Palette. And some real pretty pastels in there. Again, it does have a mirror, and it's got another kind of, I always find those just interesting. All right, so I'm going to start with this bottom row here. So I'm going to go in with the silver, the pink. It is a nice creamy formula, and the kind of nudish tan. I should put some lotion on. All right, so the nudish tan is not very bright, but we've got the other two. That's the kind of pinky purple color right in there. and then the kind of gold. So I did build it up a little bit. That would be a nice base color if you do an all over base color. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I gotta be honest. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, let me just slap some stuff on here. Or I'm too excited to play with the colors. So I'm gonna go into the next three. So I've got this mint and this color mix. Ooh. And this purple. So that color mix definitely comes out as a good duo tone there. First swatch, you can see that these shadows are terrible. But no matter where I go this time of day, it's going to be bad. All right, so I did try to build it up a little bit. Got a visitor with me. Hashtag where is Trent the Troll? Been watching my videos, you know what that means. Trent the Troll is visiting from Kansas. He's on a mission to travel the country and maybe even the world, and he is visiting different YouTubers. So he is a guest with me. He's a very good guest, very nice, very quiet, doesn't eat too much, good guy. But one of my Where is Trent the Troll videos will be randomly selected for a giveaway. So now I'm going to go with this last row with the tan, the pink, and the yellow. It's a very buttery formula. All right, so there we go. And actually the tan, Bandit just annihilated my ring light. So so there is that darker brown one, which actually is very, very light, and the pink and the yellow. I'm not going to swatch the other palette right now just because my lighting is so bad right now. There's so many shadows. It's like so bright outside. But even if I go in the other room, it's going to be just as bad, if not worse. So just going to move forward. Next we have Bo Babe Beauty Liquid Highlight Drops in Champagne. This is a $35 value. Very pretty. Very pretty bottle. So it looks like you're going to pull it up maybe with that stopper. Very, very pretty. Next is the Be Bella Day and Night Lip Liner Duo, valued at $7. Alright, so we have like this pinky color and then this kind of brown color. I probably am not going to use this. I just don't find this to be a flattering color for me, so I'm not going to unseal that. This one though is kind of a mauvey pink, and I feel like that is a better color for me. Not that you could see in this lighting at all. Right, next by Duce is the Max, or I don't know how to pronounce that, the Max Lash Volumizing Mascara, valued at $24. Here is how this looks. And then last is the Cheeky Rose Kabuki Brush. Alright, so here is how that looks. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. I mean, I think it would be like a body brush maybe, or a dry brush. It's very soft, but I can't imagine, like, that'd be a lot of makeup. Does it say on here anywhere? I'm gonna have to look that up and see what I'm supposed to do with that. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Perfect for applying and blending bronzers, highlighters, lotions, foundations, and many more. Okay. I mean, I could definitely see it as blending. I don't think I would use it to apply because it's really big. Like, so that is quite, like, that would take up my entire cheek. It would almost be like stamping it on. But I could definitely see using it as like a blender in. So when I use that bronzer, I'll kind of blend that in. So that's what I got in my Eyescream Beauty. I mean, $25. I think this is a heck of a value. One of the better ones going. Although I will say, Ipsy is stepping up their game. So today was Choice Day. for Ipsy, the regular glam bag, and again, there was a full-size palette in there. So I'm not mad about that. I mean, if they're going to increase the price, but they're going to give us more products, or more full-size products, more things that kind of everybody's been saying they want, more makeup, I'm okay with that. Because in reality, their $12.50 bag, you're getting 3 products, but you are paying shipping. So it'll end up being, after shipping and tax, somewhere between $16 and $18. So I think they're both on par. I mean, I definitely think that this box is probably a better deal than your Glam Bag Plus or your base box for BoxyCharm, only because this is $25. Those have gone up to like $28, and I have heard that they're tacking on a handling fee of $2 now. So they're not doing that over there at Eyescream Beauty. So I do think that this is a really good deal. All right, well, let me know your thoughts though. Please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and leave a comment down below if you would, and hopefully I'll see you soon. I am back to try out some of the products from this Eyescream Beauty box. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the eye look that I have. So one moment. Okay, eye look is all removed, and I did swatch the Sweet palette. So I'm going to go in using the Lavender palette. I may pull some out of the Sweet palette though. This didn't come with any eyeliner, so I'm going to see if I can make one of these colors dark enough to be an eyeliner. We'll see. So I'm going to start at the outer corner, and these are all quite light. I think I'm going to try this mauvey one and see how that does for the outer corner. Maybe if I just kind of really pack it in. Okay, these all seem super light. Let me go into the other palette, a little swatch. I'll do the first 3 here. Those are the first 3. So maybe that purple might do well, right? That is the next 3. And this one right here is that kind of multi-shadow. It definitely kind of has a, like, you can definitely make out the 2 colors. The center color here is almost invisible on my skin, like you really can't see it. It'd be good for an overall, maybe. And there is the last 3, and as you can see, that purple one that I tried before, super light. Alright, so there they are, going in twice. So let me try that purple on the outer. Maybe that will work better. This is definitely a palette where you're going to really need to have a heavier hand. Okay, let me come in and do an all over with that kind of purpley. I do like that for the all over look. Let's come back in with this kind of white tone right in the inner corner. And then do this peachy tone next. I'm going to take this color here, which is that kind of that swirl, and kind of fill in this area right here, and I think that definitely needs a touch. I'm going to come back in with a fluffy brush and take this shimmer right here. All right, so there is, I mean, I would say this is a nice everyday. Not a lot of wow to it, and that's even with kind of really building that up. And tapping it on. See, let me come back in. I do need a little bit more kind of in there. We'll take this one and see if I can kind of fill in up here a little bit more. I mean, I think the overall colors are very nice. I do think they're nice and kind of soft. It's kind of like a soft, subtle, romantic type look, I would say, if that's what you were looking for. All right, so now let's come in with this Sweet palette and do the other eye. I wasn't going to do that, but I kind of want to compare the two different palettes. This brown looks dark, but it didn't pack a lot of punch. But let's see, maybe with the right brush we can. No, it really doesn't pack much of a punch at all. All right, it's getting better. But I think that's because of the lavender that's left over on it. All right, so I kind of did like an outer, like a little V there. And we will use this pink tone here for the overall eye. All right, that one definitely packed a little punch there. I mean, I did go in pretty heavy with it. Next, I'm going to take this pink tone here into the inner corner. It definitely needs a touch. I'm going to take that green there, and you know, I'm just going to use my fingers for this because I think that's going to get more payout. There's that lovely green. There you go. Oh yeah, see now there is definitely some payout right there because I am loving that. Again, we kind of, it almost has like a duochrome effect. All right, so that's right in there. And then I'm going to use this one kind of up in here. I don't think they have names, at least I don't see names, but yeah, I definitely like that. So I'm going to take this other palette and just go back and get my fingers in there and see if that helps. Some of these colors. I think I did the peach. Alright, so there's the peach when you put it right on. Then I'll put a little of this, although it doesn't look quite how I envisioned it. And then back with that one that had multiple colors. Although I had done this before. Alright, so we have the two different looks. Have the Lavender palette on this eye. And then the Sweet palette here. Have the lip liner with no lip product to go with it, so we're just gonna go with that. I actually do have a lippy from my Spoiled Lips, so that I think might go okay with this. So we'll pull that one out. So there is the color. It's a real pretty berry color. And I can definitely see that as a good color for me. Alright, so I have them outlined. Now the other color I got was more of a chocolatey brown, which I don't think would be a good match for my skin tone, but I think that this color might go well. Alright, all in all, I don't think that's too bad of a match with that color. So here is that MAC Lash Volumizer. I don't have any eyeliner with me, so there is the brush. That is an interesting brush. I don't think I've seen one quite like that before. Now usually I would prime alright, so I think it definitely gives like that nice boom look that you look for in a mascara. Alright. And then last we have the liquid highlighter drops. Alright, so let's take a look at that. I think this is one of those cases where a little bit is going to go a long way. So I'm just going to kind of lightly dab it. And then I'm going to take this brush that they said is for this. So hey, who am I to argue? And just kind of work that in. Oh, I did kind of rub it out on the back of my hand too, so you can see it does pack quite a bit of a shine. But it definitely is a good match for my skin tone. This lip color is a bit much for me though, I gotta tell you. Definitely need to tone that down some. I do like the shade of this. I do think a little bit it's going to go a long way. Like this amount will last you for quite a while. The palettes, I definitely like the one in the pink packaging. I like the purple one as well, but I think the one in the pink packaging does give you more kind of punch, like more boom. The mascara, I really like the mascara. I do think it's a nice kind of one and done. You know, I don't think you're gonna have to pack on like if you like a more natural looking lash, which I do. I don't like it when it's too much and it looks like you've just put on too much mascara. For me, I just like when I see on Instagram and they have like these lashes that look so coated, and they're like, do you want your eyes to look like this? And I'm like, no, I don't. No, that doesn't look good. I'm not going to buy that mascara if that's what it's going to do. So I do like it to look kind of a little bit more natural and separated. versus how it looks when it's starting to get clumpy and you're still putting it on. But that's my own personal preference. Yeah, I think I like the liner color. I think it, you know, will go with a lot of different colors. It certainly, I think, was a good match for this color. This is just a little darker. I usually go for a more natural look. So these are just my thoughts. So let me know your thoughts. Are you getting this box? What did you think of the palettes if you did? I do find that sometimes on lighter skin tones you don't get as much pop as you would in a more rich skin tone. So that is another piece of it, is it may not pop as much because I'm so fair. So it may pop a little bit better on a more rich skin tone as well. But yeah, overall, I think it's a good box. I think it's definitely more than worth the $25. And these are definitely two palettes that I could use to go to work every day for a nice kind of more natural look. So I'm not mad about that at all. And I like playing with the colors. I like that there's a lot of kind of fun colors in there. And I think when using your fingers, you're really going to get that payoff. So those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And remember, when you see Trent the Troll, you know one of those videos is going to be a random pick for a giveaway. All right, thanks so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon.